Hi doll people, and welcome to Adult Talk. Grab something to eat, have a seat. It's gonna be a long one. Right, so this last weekend, it was doll show day. Actually, it was just yesterday. I think I have 2 videos up. I don't vlog it every time I go because it's kind of pointless. I mean, when you go to doll shows, it's pretty hit or miss, and sometimes they're really good ones and sometimes they're really bad ones. I always have a good time when I go though, but you can't really have that good time if you got a camera in your hand constantly. This doll show was so much fun, and I got a good amount of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about the doll show, and then after I talk about the doll show, then I'll talk about all the other stuff that I've been doing that I want to show you guys. I want to say thank you to all the my doll friends and my local doll friends that actually went with me. I had a blast. You guys were fun. I love you guys. That made going to the doll show so much more special. I mean, it's always special going to doll shows and, you know, doll events and stuff, but when you go with friends, it's better. Let's talk about the dolls. I mean, okay, my table right here in front of me is kind of packed with stuff. I've got stuff all over the place, mainly because I'm trying to rearrange everything to accommodate the dolls that I've gotten. So let's start small. I'm gonna start off with the tiny dolls I picked up. So my friend Anika, she had a bin at her booth filled with first of all, I always rummage through all of Anika's stuff. I have to. She always has good stuff. But she had a bin for $1, and then she had a bin for $2. So in the bin for $1, I found some Kelly dolls. So this one, actually, I don't know where any of these Kelly dolls come from. I do like Kelly dolls. I like these from the 90s. I grew up with these. These are the ones that I like. I like the modern ones, but these, I have a soft spot for these. They're so cute. You know what I mean? This one I'm probably gonna repaint because I don't really like the whole blonde blue-eyed thing. It gets played out over a while. Like after a while, it's just every doll ends up being blonde and blue eyes. So I'm probably gonna repaint this one. That, and I think she's got like stains that I can't really get out with soap and water because I've washed these already. They're sitting on a towel. I've washed these and I think she has stains. I'm not sure. They might still come off when I go over her face with acetone and take off her face paint. But definitely repainting this one. I'm not repainting this one. Or this one. Or this one. This was probably my favorite. So, yeah. I got 4 of these girls. And my initial thought was, okay, well, I'm getting these because my dolls need dolls. Oh, she's so cute. This one is so cute. I'm not even sure if you can. I hope that that's doing something. She's so pretty. She's got like, I don't know which Kelly this is either, but she's got like green eyes and red lips. And I'm pretty sure her hair, like most of it was down in the back, and then at the top it was in a ponytail. I put it in a single ponytail because there were a couple rubber bands stuck in her hair. So I had to like basically ruin her hairstyle just to, you know, wash it and everything, which is fine. Cause I'm low key, not high key, low key, very low key, thinking about giving her like little dreadlocks. I'm thinking about it. I feel like it would be cute. I feel like it would be cute because then it would just make her look very island-like she's from Barbados. So I got 4 Kelly dolls. I love these things. They're so cute. I never get them off of eBay or anything like that, mainly because on eBay they're too much. They just are. They're too much. I mean, come on. They want 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've seen some go for 20 for just one on eBay plus shipping. And it's not that I'm being cheap. It's just that all of the Kelly dolls I've ever owned as a kid, they were never new from the store. I always got them from thrift stores. Many were in box at thrift stores, and they were still $1. So, yeah, no, I don't want to pay more than $1. So that worked out, and that bin was chocked full of Kelly dolls that were $1. So I had a lot to choose from, but instead of buying every single one, because I would have, I decided I'll just get the top 4, and those were my picks. In the $2 bin, still at Anika's booth, doll hair, I got another Stacey doll, not Skipper. I always want to call her Skipper, but this is a Stacey doll. Stacey is another one of Barbie's sisters. This is the size of Stacey. I actually don't think this is Stacey's face sculpt. I think this might be Whitney's. Yeah, I think, well, no, Whitney might share the same face sculpt. I'm not sure. I'm really not. I would need to consult my books about Barbie to really be specific. And I have not ID'd her yet. But I don't half care. I never care. I mean, Barbies are meant, to me, Barbies are meant to you know, like, enjoy and just have fun with. So I don't ever really put too much pressure on what a doll is and when it is and what it's worth and all that when it comes to Barbies, because when you start, well, if I were to start doing that, I know that would kill all the fun that Barbie brings me. So yeah. And I'm also really excited because this doll, I'm gonna enjoy her obviously, but also Nicole will too. Nicole will definitely enjoy her because Nicole likes Stacey's. She likes these dolls. And I like this doll. This doll would probably be my favorite getting from, no, that's hard. This is a Skipper. A vintage Skipper at that. She was actually in really good condition and her hair wasn't a wreck and her body wasn't crumbling. It seems like every time I find a vintage Skipper, she's always in really bad shape to the point where I'll buy her, and I've bought the ones that have been in really bad shape thinking, okay, I'll take her home and I'll try and work with her, and I just end up either ruining her or she ends up crumbling in my hands. Either way go, I don't really have a vintage Skipper that I can be proud of, but this one was in good enough condition where I'm like, I could definitely just take her home, wash her, and put her in clothes. And that's exactly what I did. I brought her home, I washed her, took a magic eraser to her limbs and stuff, because I think she had like tape residue on her from probably being packed. She was like $2, I think. Yeah, I think she might have been $2. Or maybe she was $5? Maybe she was, I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember because everything at Anika's booth is always so cheap, so I never really think, oh, let me budget. I just pick stuff up. So she came nude and I dressed her in this cute outfit. This is actually my absolute favorite Blythe dress. I love this dress. I actually put this dress on any doll it'll fit on just to see if somebody will actually want to wear it. And for the most part, no one wants to wear it. Except her. She likes this dress, which makes me like her even more. And I put her little pigtails in the back. I think her bangs might have been cut at some point, but it's fine. I feel like it adds to, you know, her childlikeness. And I thought about naming her Tomato because I took these really cute pictures I'm going to upload to Instagram with her next to a couple tomatoes, and she's just so cute. So I want to say she's my favorite pickup. She's special. I think I might display her with my Blythe dolls. And she's on the really flexible body. Like her hands have, like, you know how click knees work? Her hands and arms work like that. And then her wrists are articulated and stuff. And then her head swivels a little bit. And then she's got a swivel waist. And then, you know, her knees still click work. Like they still work for her. Why is it when I want to make a video, either my cat starts screaming at the door or the police are just like zooming past on the highway that I live next to? That's a Raven. Now, there were two That's So Ravens that I remember from this same era. There was one with braids and a smile. And she had on like a blue outfit with butterflies on it, if I'm not mistaken. I did not want that one then or now. But this one that actually has my favorite face sculpt, the Mobile sculpt, is the one that I really wanted, and my grandmother got her for me. I don't know what the fuck happened to that doll, but I don't have her anymore, and now I do. So I'm fixing to open this box because I can't. Like, I wasn't ever going to keep her in the box anyway. We all know that. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh my god, back in the day when Barbies came with stands. Oh my god. You remember that? You remember when dolls used to come with stands? Good old days, right? Oh, she's so pretty. I'm not gonna... She's so pretty. I don't think I'm gonna rebody her. Many people... Her arms are articulated, but her body is slightly chunkier, thicker than like the fashionista body that I would probably put on her. For some reason, I wouldn't want to put her on a Made to Move. I like her on a stagnated body, you know? And I like this body. I've always liked this body. The thighs are thicker. I remember redressing her as a kid and really enjoying this doll a lot. Like this doll, I had a few favorite Barbies. This was one of my favorite Barbies, and the Electra Barbie that had the Mackie sculpt. Oh my god, that doll was my fucking favorite. And I also had a few Lucy dolls. I love Lucy dolls that I really enjoyed. Like, those were the ones that I would redress constantly. And my favorite Barbies would sit on my dresser next to like all of my perfumes and stuff. Those were my favorite Barbies. And those were the ones that were like my go-to dolls to redress. So she's back. I've got so many memories of just playing with Barbie. That's why I feel like I could never not love Barbie. Even with all the quality issues and stuff that we cry about, I will always love Barbie. These next dolls, first of all, finding them at a doll show isn't hard. I found them at a doll show before. But finding them for the price that I found these at the doll show was amazing. And it also kind of made me wish that my bestie Summer was there, because Summer adores these dolls. I had two of them before I repainted them. I'm talking about baby face dolls. I repainted them, and I've actually given the both of them to Summer. I gave one to Summer for her birthday, and it's her birthday again, and she'll be coming up here, and she's also... Shit, I probably shouldn't say anything about that. Anyway, baby face dolls. So I went over to a booth. Oop, you're losing your shoe. And there was a box full of baby face dolls. And from what I'm understanding, they were supposed to be 10 a piece, which still would have been cheap, because these dolls go for upwards of $50 a lot of times. And some of them, especially the AA versions, are expensive, like $200 and stuff. So seeing them for $10 was already, you know, crazy. But then when I walked over there and the guy said, I can give them to you 2 for $5. I'm just trying to get rid of all this stuff because they inherited from, like, I think their grandmother or something. So I just went through the box and I chose faces that would be hard to purchase off of eBay. And I left a lot of the other dolls for other people to enjoy too. Trying not to be greedy. Because, you know, there are other people there too. And I want everybody to have a good time. So I stuck with my top 4 again. So I got this face. Her hair is actually not in bad condition. It is in good condition. It needs to be conditioned and it needs to be just tamed. And that goes for all the baby face dolls that I picked up. So she is so goddamn sweet. I actually don't know which face, like, I don't really know what any of the baby faces are supposed to be called. Like, you know how the Little Miss dolls, they have specific line names, like Little Miss Makeup, Little Miss, I think, Rainbow Hair or something like that. Babyface dolls, like, the name had a specific handle. I can't remember what any of that is, and I haven't done very much research. I just know that I like these dolls. So this one's really sweet, and her facial expression is a little less bam in your face, so she's really adorable. I can't wait to, like, get her in something Joshy made. Also, all of them came dressed and with their shoes. So, and all except two, I think, are in original Babyface outfits, but because these other two, they're in basically the same dress but different colors, I'm thinking they might be authentic. I'm not sure. There's no tag in it, in the dress, and I've checked. But this girl right here was another one. I actually seen her on eBay recently, and she went for, like I said, $50. But I got her for basically $5. Well, it was 2 for $5, so I guess $2.50. I got her for $2.50. Oh my god. Yeah, so her. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. She looks so happy. I want to take pictures of her with, like, a lollipop in her hand. Oh, and then these, they're in really good condition. Like, they're not, like, floppy. They're really sturdy. So, her. And then this girl right here, I'm definitely taking pictures of her in front of, like, some food or something. Because, like, she's so cute with her face. Look at her licking her lips. That is so cute. I think they're cute. I really do. I know there are lots of people that are off-put by their faces and stuff. And I guess I can see why, but like I've been mentioning to a lot of my doll friends, I don't know, like here recently, things that I would have perceived to be creepy, I am so here for lately. This one is my absolute favorite. She was at the bottom of the box. And I'm so glad that I like to dig, because I am so happy I found her. Look at that little smile. She's so cute. And like, she came dressed in this outfit. She's dirty. I haven't cleaned up any of the Babyface dolls just yet. They need to be cleaned. I want to wash their clothes. She's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. And this will be the very first in my possession with like a reddish brunette kind of hair and green eyes. All of the ones I've had have been like strawberry blonde, platinum blonde, and blue eyes. So she's different, and I like that. And on the back of their necks, they have numbers. So she's number 9. This girl's number 8. And this girl is number 10. And then this girl is number 1. She's number 1. Wow. If I'd have kept going and actually paid attention, I could have got like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But like I said, top 4, trying to, you know, allow other people to also have some fun. But I wish Summer was there, because I feel like I even told a couple of the people that went to the doll show with me, I said, listen, if Summer were here, this box would be hers. Like, I'm sure she would have bought the whole box. One last, oh wait, no, there's a shirt that I got that a friend actually bought for me at the doll show that is just so funny. It was on a Dick Cheney doll, Dick Cheney the politician, and it says, "You don't know Dick." And I just thought, I mean, I know Dick. It's a funny shirt. I like it. Here it is. It just says, "You don't know Dick." And it was on a, like I said, it was on a Dick Cheney action figure doll. And I didn't want the action figure, but I just needed this shirt. Like, And I wasn't going to buy the action figure just for the shirt, you know. So my friend was like, okay, I'll get it for you. And she did, and it was so nice. And oh my god, I love my doll people so much. But I don't know what doll this is going to go on. But this is going to be a laugh for a minute. Like, the last, but certainly not least, the last pickup that I got at the doll show yesterday. I got a Himstedt, an Annette Himstedt doll. I got the Luna sculpt, and she was priced for $125, and I would have paid that. But I went over, and the woman initially told me that she was $75. Again, I would have paid that. I just kind of like told her that I would come back, and I continued to walk around. When I came back and just thought, okay, there's nothing else in the show that I absolutely must have, and the only thing I'm thinking about is this Annette Himstedt doll. I'm going back to get this doll. So I make my way back over super fast, because I'm, you know, at doll shows, you could walk past twice, and the first time it's there, and the next time you come back, it's gone. So I'm like fast-paced walking back over to tell the woman that I'll take the doll, and she just says, oh, you know what? You can give me $50 for her, and then that'll be good. So I'm like, sold. And I loved her in her raw state. Her hair was not in terrible condition. It was tangled, and it was dry, because that happens when you store hair. But Annette Himstedt dolls are made with human hair, so I conditioned the wig, and, you know, I didn't straighten it, but I did brush it out and get it, you know, back to its beautiful state. And while the wig was conditioning and drying and going through its whole process, I deep conditioned the wig, I decided that I would enhance her a little bit. Shout out to Shelby, because Shelby got one, and after Shelby got one and I seen what Shelby did with hers, that whole like lust / love of the whole brand of Annette Himstedt just kicked me in the ass, and I wanted one so bad. And there are so many on eBay that I would have loved to have brought home, but they are expensive, and their shipping is also expensive too, because they're big dolls. So at first I was thinking, okay, I'll just wait and I'll find one that's super cheap at some point. So I just put that on the back burner. But what really made me get into them, because I'd seen these dolls before, but they always creeped me out, because it seems really common for people on Flickr, specifically Flickr. I don't know about other places, but specifically Flickr, whenever I've seen a Himstedt doll, they have customized them or enhanced them to look like vampires, and vampires actually scare the fuck out of me. Shelby's, who is also a vampire, but stupid, like dumb cute, like stupid cute, like it's so cute, it's ridiculous. And so yeah, I wanted to enhance mine, but I did not want to make her a vampire. I wanted her to be a little girl, of course, but I also wanted her to have like some sort of, I wanted her to feel alive, but charmingly alive. This is what she looks like in the beginning. And this is what she looks like now. Okay, so Here she is. And her hair smells so good. Yeah, her hair smells amazing. It smells like Pantene. Also, I want to show you guys, this sculpt is amazing. This sculpt sings when an artist tries to paint it. It really does. Like, there are very few sculpts that do that. Like, even when you erase them, the sculpt just speaks volumes. So Annette Himstedt, she did the damn thing when she sculpted these dolls. Like, even down to their feet. Their feet are just... I did not blush or paint her toenails because she will be getting shoes, but her feet are gorgeous. Like, she's... And I dressed her in this cute little ensemble. And her hands are just so nice and so graceful and so realistic. This is her before she got any paint or pastel or even being sealed. Here she is blank with eyes in. So that's what she looks like without a face, so that made me really excited. She didn't have a face or a wig or anything, and I was like, oh my god, this doll is about to turn out beautiful as hell. Like, I just got so excited. So I put my first layer of Mr. Super Clear down. That's how you know I like a doll. I usually don't use Mr. Super Clear on my dolls. I tend to save Mr. Super Clear for my commission slots because Mr. Super Clear is perfect for, you know, giving people quality. I tend to use like Krillon because it does a really good job, and I usually repaint dolls over and over again. So it makes no sense to use Mr. Super Clear because they will get repainted again and again. But with her, I had to use Mr. Super Clear. Like, I was so certain that whatever I do to this doll will be so unspeakably beautiful. It had to be preserved with Mr. Super Clear. So I put my first layer down and I just go in. Spent the whole rest of my day bringing her alive. And yeah, she is stunning. Like, I even feel like the photos I took just doesn't really do her justice. Like, she's so nice and she's so lifelike. Even when I sit her down, she feels... this sounds weird, but she feels like a presence. Like, she feels like she's got presence. Yeah, she's got presence and personality. So, she's so sweet. She needs a name. She really does need a name. I don't know what to call her. Also, her wig is bae. Like, her wig is good. Shelby mentioned that straightening out her wig and getting it together would be easy. She did not lie. It took me 5 minutes to untangle this wig, and it was dry as hell. I put some Pantene conditioner on that wig and it just detangled like butter. It was so perfect. And I didn't even leave the conditioner on there very long initially. I rinsed it and washed it with the conditioner, and then I put the conditioner back on and did the same thing again, and then brushed it out, put some leave-in conditioner on it because you always need leave-in, and then I hung it up on a hanger and let it air dry while I was repainting her. Perfect. This hair feels so good. It's crazy. She's so nice. She is so nice. I need to get her some shoes. I don't have any right now. She fits into a lot of pieces for my big Afro babies. So that worked. I didn't have to like buy her any clothes or anything. She did come in her original outfit. No shoes and no socks, but she had her underwear thingies, which was like a romper, and she had a really, really well-made dress on. Like, I like that dress. I'm gonna actually see if it fits Nicole later on. Sit her down, and then we're gonna talk about we're going to talk about all of the shenanigans that Tachibana, my latest Unoa, has been putting my ass through. I love Unoa, you guys know that, and you guys might have seen the box opening I put up. But Tachibana is my little loli boy. Loli meaning Lolita. He likes frilly, he likes prints, and he likes really, not necessarily girly, but girly clothes. And that's perfect because I can oblige. But I think it was last week. No, not last week. It was week before last. So 2 weeks ago. He put me through it. He had me sewing up a storm. Just sewing my ass off. I created a vest pattern. Initially, I made the vest pattern for the willow tree. I started working with smaller scales because Tachibana, being a slim MSD, he is smaller. So this is Tachibana. This is also something that he made me make. So this is one of his vests. This is a cardigan that I made for a doll I no longer have anymore. But this is a vest, and then these they're shorts, but they're really like poofy. I want to call them like bloomer shorts or something. He really digs that. He really likes bows. He adores lace. Speaking of, here's another vest. Fully lined. His bows and his lace. So, I've been making him outfits. And there's a pair of shorts that goes with the vest. Let me close this. So, there's that. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, and you should be, Joshy Bear Huggies, you've seen this stuff already. Yeah. Another pair of his shorts. Now, these are pleated. He's not been letting me take shortcuts. I've had to line all of his stuff, and I've had to pleat and tailor and all that stuff. But I was in the mood for it, and it really helped me. I was kind of in a funk, and sewing really helped me. I created this, like, romper thing. I like it. I don't really know what the fuck it is other than calling it a romper thing. It's armless. It looks so good on him, and accented the back of it with big ass bow and a whole bunch of lace because he really likes lace. So I'm happy with it. I'm actually really happy with all the things that I made for Tachibana, which is nice because usually I like one or two things and then I'll call it a day. He also got a bonnet, like all the pom-poms and lace. Again, if you follow my Instagram, you've seen this. The way it came about, so nice. Yeah. And then I made shorts to go with that. And also his bow. Yeah. So I like all the pieces that I made for Tachibana. So that's what I did for the most part last week. I also made a suit for the willow tree as well. It actually feels like my doll that was given to me. You know? So that's good. I have to say dolly nudity. You guys know I never say dolly nudity. But I have to because like YouTube is doing this thing where they will mute the comments or disable the comments and I can't undisable them. So it's like, fuck. You know, so I guess I gotta like cover her tits and stuff. But my Viola, her name is Hazel. Hazel got this dreadlock wig that I made. Yeah, it looks really good on her. Like, she gives me so many mermaid. Like, she's giving me like Black Ariel vibes. Like, it makes me so happy. Like, her body is so nice. And it's a shame that, you know, YouTube might actually disable my comments because her body is so nice. Oh well. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna continue trying to clean up the rest of the dolls and figure out where everybody is going. Oh, and for those of you that purchased things from me this past week, thank you. All those packages have been mailed out. And I also want to say thank you for watching this long ass video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.